This is real life. And in real life, I'm here to motivate you, help you, guide you, talk to you, give you a little push in the butt. Like, let's get it. You can do this. Um, Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Kel'a. I appreciate everybody that's subscribed thus far. If you have not, please, I would highly recommend you to subscribe, share, like. I appreciate everybody for commenting and everything like that. So today we're going to talk about something super dope, something amazing, something that should give you a little bit of motivation to just get to it. How I made $840 in 2 days. Y'all ready to figure out how you can make $840 in 2 days? Come on, stay right here, because I'm going to tell you. So if you don't know, okay, I'm chilling. Sweatpants, t-shirt, hair up. I'm chilling. I did not want to miss a week of no video. I want to be consistent. Like everything else in my life, I'm trying to learn how to be consistent. Forgive the background noise. Kids are here. It's about to be the holidays, so happy holidays. But anyways, if you don't know, I'm a notary signing agent, and what I do is I mostly go into people's homes as a mobile notary to help them. I come there with a huge stack, like 140 pages, if they want to refinance, or come there with a little packet if you want to do debt consolidation. That's pretty much the lane that I stay in. I still do little side notary jobs. People might hit me up like, hey, can you sign a paper? Yeah, $25. So, but for the most part, my bread and butter is my refis and my debt consolidations, working with, I do have a company, two companies that I work with directly. Call me up, say, hey, you available this day, that day, this day. And it's pretty cool because what I've noticed is sometimes SnapDocs is a platform that is super, busy at times, and then sometimes it's slow, but it's a blessing to be able to work with someone directly. So I'm going to always say, go for direct. Whatever you got to do. If you need to go to Notary Rotary, look up your places around you, reach out to them personally, directly, whatever. That's what I did. So we're going to get right into this video. This is not going to be a long video. I want to motivate you. That is my goal. I see a lot of people that are discouraged, and don't be. You can do this. I'm trying to tell you, you can do this if I did it. So I just signed up for Notary Gadget, which is going to be and is the best blessing ever, because I do have a calendar and a journal that I keep everything in. I'm pretty organized, but what I like about Notary Gadget is the fact that you can put your mileage, you can put your expenses, everything is all in one. Reminders of signings, which I rarely forget because obviously I get emails of the documents, so I'm like, oh, okay. And most of the time I get a phone call because they're always late with documents. But anywho, so I just signed up for Notary Gadget last week, and it's been great. Okay, so apparently you get the first 15 for free, and then after the 15th it's like $9.99, which to me is absolutely worth it. So how I made $840 in 2 days. Let me show you. So hold on, I'm gonna let you see my computer. Let me click out of this. All right, so I'll let you see my computer. I don't know how y'all be sharing screens. I ain't got there yet. Listen, I'm new, but soon I will get there. So I'm gonna just let you see my screen, and you can see how many signings I did, the signing fees, profit, and average. I don't know why it says average profit 118. Oh, okay. So okay, cool. So hold on 1 second. I'm gonna flip my camera. Okay. So as you can see, we are on Notary Gadget. I did 6 signings in 2 days, which I can show you my calendar. I don't really want to show you, too much because it's people's personal information. I get specific on there just because when I send my invoices, I want to be able to just send them from here and be done. Like I said, this is amazing. So let's go back. So I did 6 signings in 2 days, and that was $840. The reason why so my fee normally is 100 to 100, and it just honestly depends, up to $200. I'm gonna turn my camera around. So again, forgive the background noise. So if like 2 of those were actually really close, so obviously I'm gonna take them for $100 because they're close. I'm not going on my way. Pages was low. Great. But what happened yesterday was I had a refi. It was 135, and it was about 26 minutes away. So I'm like, 135, fine. I get there. I looked at the paperwork. I'm like, okay, looks like a couple. They were unmarried. Cool. And then I get to his house, and he's like, well, why is she on there? She shouldn't be. And I'm like, oh, I have no clue. Like, I don't know. And so, long story short, they ended up giving me another $100 to stay, which was only maybe another 20 minutes. I actually met her at Buffalo Wings and Rings, and we handled the business, and we were done. So I ended up having a $235 signing, which was freaking great. Okay, it was great. So then after that, the rest of my signings were about 135 to 100, whatever. But my day was jam packed. It was a lot of driving. I had to end up getting 3 things of paper. I'm gonna have to get ink before next week. So my profit ended up being $711, which is fine. I mean, that's 2 days of work. So how do you get here is the question. You become a notary signing agent. First, like I always say, if this is your first video, I'll just tell you briefly how you become a notary signing agent. Did my instinct? It smells so good. Egyptian musk. You just become a notary. You go online, become a notary. Once you get your commission number and your expiration date, sign up to be a signing agent. Take that test, get an 80% or above, or is it 85? One of the two. Is an open book. You got this, okay? And then you sign up for platforms. You sign up hopefully for some direct people and some direct title companies, and then you can get here. I've been a signing agent for about 8. Actually, it's been like 8-9 months. So it took a long time to get here. And also it was because I do other things. So you get distracted and you get discouraged, but just allow this money to encourage you, not discourage you. So like, I'm exhausted and I've been taking out my family. I'm tired. I had a long 2 days. Like, I am very beat. I was up 5 a.m. not home till 11:23 p.m. because me being me, I want to get everything done. Stamp, fax, scan, mail it back if I can, drop it off, boom. I want to be done. And that's what I did. And I'm like, however long it take me, I'm there. So here's the motivation piece, the motivational spiel section portion. Boom, boom, boom. We're gonna put it right there. Motivation. You can do this. This is not gonna be a long, drawn out video, but you can do this. Don't ever feel discouraged. Don't procrastinate. Listen, don't procrastinate. You'll look up and it'll be another year. It'll be a year of money wasted. I'm projected to make $100,000. Well, actually, between $90,000 and $100,000 next year. From making 40, 50, sometimes 60, I don't know, to 100. Yeah, get here. But always, let me say this too, because this is the hardest part. you have to wait for, well, because I work with a title company directly, I do get paid sometimes every week, sometimes every 2 weeks, but it's not longer than that. But because I have actually have like 4 or 5 payments pending on SnapDocs, and it irritates me. It irritates me waiting a month, but I can't do 45 days. So, anyways, so and then I want to also talk about real quick what you can expect with your first signing. I've seen a lot of videos about that, and what I can say is this: just do it. What's the worst that could happen? As long as you know what the order is of putting those papers in, because it's an order, to me, my personal opinion, that you can put those papers in to avoid anything. You walk in there with those, couple of pages. I'm talking closing disclosure, settlement statement, the note, the mortgage, those ones. As long as you come in there with those on top, every question is answered instantly. First payment letter is instantly answered. So after that, you just wing it. You got it. But you have to do the first one first to realize that it ain't that deep. And sometimes it's paperwork that I don't know. This man the other day had 148 pages. I ain't never seen nothing that long. I'm always 110 or less. And I'm like 140 something pages. Whew. What is this? Like, I'm looking at these papers like I ain't never seen these. But what do? Read that title and skim it over. And if you have a question, put it aside. But don't allow your fears to stop you. Don't allow your fears to discourage you or doubt yourself, because it is possible. And what's the word? This is really my view and perspective on life. What is the worst that could happen? You're not going to die from it. It could probably give you an anxiety attack, but you're not going to die. You're going to get stronger. You're going to learn. You're going to learn through mistakes. And at the end of the day, it is what it is. Okay? And it's a lot of things that we can't even answer. So if you don't feel comfortable answering it, you call that title company up. You call that person that's on the list or whomever, and you call them and you ask them a question. But don't allow questions or doubts or anything to discourage you, because you will look up. Like, I didn't have time to really be worried about it. I was just like, oh, all right, got one. Oh, wow. Okay. I'm in there. And I did it. And I was like, oh, did they know it was my first time? No, but it's not hard at all. So, the downfall is the waiting, because here I am making this much money in 2 days, but I have to wait, in one of the companies, I have to wait a month, you know what I'm saying? So that is the discouraging part. And now it's the holidays, so you have to take that into consideration. Like, all right, I'm probably not gonna get my check for another 2 weeks. I still have to get supplies. I still have to get gas, and I still have to go get tires. Like, I have to. Things happen, and that's the only downfall about this career choice, is that it is a waiting game. And a lot of us don't like to wait. And I'm learning how to be more patient. And it'll be all right. Like, especially when I get those checks, I'm going to be happy, because the good thing is they're just going to start flowing in. Oh, man, I got $100 on the way, $400 on the way, $800 on the way, $1,000 on the way. You know what I'm saying? Just keep at it. Just imagine if you have, one more day of even $200. You had $1,000 in 3 days. And I could have easily been there, but first of all, I got a flat tire. I get a nail in my tire every freaking 2 weeks. So I was too scared to drive, and thankfully it got canceled, but I was too scared to drive anyways. I'm like, I'm not going to the store. I'm scared. I'm about to order a pizza, but I could have definitely had a nice finish out the week strong, but then it's like, gotta wait for that. So I hope this video motivated you a little bit. And this is the last video that I'll be talking about notary. If you have any questions or concerns, I've seen people do a thumbs down. Why do people do that? Why did you give it a thumbs down? Because what? I'm not dolled up, or because I don't know what I'm talking about? I do, because I do this. So what you talking about? Do I know everything? I sure don't. But who knows everything? Nobody. We all learning. We all unlearning and learning at the same damn time. So then, what's to come is more my personality, talking about relationships, talking about so many different things. My newfound journey. Like I want to have a farm. I want to have a farm, and my new belief, my views on relationships, my views on family, my past life, things like that. Like I have a whole list of things that will entertain you all. So I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers, but I definitely will have giveaways and gift giving. It's about to be the holidays. Sometimes I like to, a lot of the times I like to just give away random stuff. So that's why I said it's definitely your best bet to like and subscribe and share. And yes, I have braces, but still got a little gap. Somebody asked me about my teeth. I'm like, first of all, I've been thinking about veneers, but I think my mouth is too little for that. And how much is that? $300 a tooth? Never mind. So, yeah, like, subscribe. I appreciate everybody. And I hope I motivated you just a little bit. So, good night. Y'all see that incense? Oh. It's probably the only thing that's calming right now. I'm tired. I'm going to bed. Night.